Hello everyone, this is your captain speaking, and welcome to the DHC Network. And today, we are gonna review Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So, enough of me talking. Let's get straight to the video, shall we? So, Modern Warfare 3 came out in 2011, and let me tell you guys, even though I did say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was my first Call of Duty to play, but when it comes to playing it most of the time, this game was the game I played most of my time before the latest Call of Duty games came out. But other than that, let's talk about what's so good about this game. All right, start with number one, the campaign, which leaves off from the events of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So and throughout the story, there's some characters that no longer present, like Ramirez, Foley, and other members of the Army Rangers. Now they're replaced with the Delta Force, which you play as Derek Frost, and you got other characters such as Grinch and Sandman and Truck, and plus, and you don't play as Soap and Price, but you play as a new guy by the name of Yuri, whose story is to get revenge on Makarov. And let you guys know, Yuri does make a little special appearance on Modern Warfare 2 Remaster's campaign on the mission No Russian. But but other than that, the missions were pretty fun. It's so good. Some missions were easy, some missions are hard. But depends on the way you play the game. But basically, the campaign, it was well done. The story was well done. You play as multiple characters from Frost to Yuri, and you also get to play as Captain Price, which is pretty cool. And plus, a lot of rescue missions, and depends on events of the world. But other than that, the campaign was so good, and I loved the ending. So the campaign was one of the best things that have been done in this game. It was pretty well done. All right, that's all I can say about the campaign. Next up, the multiplayer. The multiplayer. Oh my goodness! I had so many great times playing the multiplayer in that game. And the reason why is that's because it's because I spent a lot of time playing that game. Like some people may not like the multiplayer because some people think like, oh, Modern Warfare 3 is trying to be like Modern Warfare 2. Nah, not really, to be honest. They're both in different aspects. There's no similar things about the multiplayer between Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. But but Modern Warfare 3 is pretty much different compared to that of Modern Warfare 2. But the game, they added brand new game modes such as Kill Confirmed. That was a great example. I actually enjoyed that game mode, especially in Ground War. And other game modes such as Sabotage and the most debut of Infected. People enjoyed that game a lot. It was okay for me. I didn't play as much, but the only game I enjoyed back then was Ground War because I always won a lot of Ground War matches. But other than that, the game is pretty darn good. I enjoyed a bit of Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer. And let's not forget that Modern Warfare 3 came with various maps such as like Dome, the fan favorite Resistance, Village, and so on like that. There are some good maps. Some maps are like okay, but but this game was so enjoyable. And let's not forget about the factions. And here's a fun fact, guys. Modern Warfare 3 is the first Call to have not 6 but 7, and the reason why 7 is because in one map, Resistance, you don't play as the Delta Force, but instead you play as the GIGN, which is one of my favorite teams in the game. But it's unfortunate they only appear one map, but I didn't see why. But other than that, the multiplayer's been great. I enjoyed it. My personal favorite is Ground War. And that's all I could say about Modern Warfare 3. And the weapons, some weapons came back from Modern Warfare 2. Meanwhile, we got new weapons in the game, such as the FAD and the Scar L. Don't get confused with the Scar 8. Two different guns. and and you're and plus, you know, like, yeah, there's some similarities, but they're all different. You know, not all Modern Warfare 2 game weapons made a return to the game. So pretty much you could say that, you know, the multiplayer is pretty much different compared to that those of Modern Warfare 2. You know, like, so yeah, the multiplayer is good. The next one, Spec Ops. I know what Spec Ops is, but the only difference between Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops and Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops is basically they're all different. You know, like it's pretty much different because the thing is the whole the whole aspect, you know, but and plus they added brand new game modes such as, you know, survival, which is one of my favorite personal ones. They added chaos, which is part of DLC, which I never experienced it. But if you guys know what chaos is, please let me know in the comments down below. And plus, and you got the same old things they did in Modern Warfare, which is the missions. But honestly, Modern Warfare 3's Spec Ops is so much better than Modern Warfare 2's. You got more game modes, like survival is pretty much my favorite one, as you guys can see in the gameplay right now. But other than that, you know, Modern Warfare 3 survival is so good. You know, it's enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. And after that, you know, and plus you can rank up, unlock stuff like weapons, perks, and etc. But you know, other than that, Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops is actually good. Now, before I end it, what I think about Modern Warfare 3 is pretty good. Yeah, I know some may not like it because they think it's a wannabe Modern Warfare 2, but I don't see it that way. It's just different, you know, when it comes to the atmosphere and aspect, you know. That's why I like about this game better than most of, you know, than Modern Warfare 2. Just more game modes and whatsoever. So, what do you guys? So, and to me, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is so underrated. People hate on it because they say it's similar to Modern Warfare 2. So, yeah, Modern Warfare 3, I love it so much. And, you know, I will play it again, do more streams on it. But, you know, we'll see. But, you know, this game is pretty good. It's one of the most greatest Call of Duty ever made. And it's very underrated. So, overall, this game will be an 8 out of 10. Which could be like an A. A minus. I'll take an A minus. But other than that, Modern Warfare 3 will always be hands down be one of the good Call of Duties. If people don't like it, then why are you even watching this? So I think that's all I gotta say on my Modern Warfare 3 review. So what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give a thumbs like if you're new here and might subscribe. This is my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 review. So as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in Call of Duty War at War. And welcome to the DHC Network. This is your captain speaking, signing out.